What you doing, girl? Huh? Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here with Miss Hella. Today, so this is going to be like the spot. Once we get into a little colder weather and I got this wood stove going, that's going to be the spot. Now this propane stove and stuff will be getting moved. It's over here. That's not going to stay there once we start regularly using the wood stove. That'll probably go down at the other end. We'll get it on down in that area, and that'll be a good spot for that. But anyways, today is actually still Thursday. You'll be seeing this video Saturday night, 7 o'clock. So just trying to keep things on track that way. It's been a crazy busy week, and so today, the Thursday, my latest bunker video just went up, and somebody had come in and we're asking a lot of questions. So I wanted to address things. So the title of this video is going to be why the bunker? What's the bunker for? Okay, so bunker is for a couple of different things, and I'll explain everything as I go in this video. So my ultimate thing with the bunker is to have an area where I can have an underground freezer with no electricity. Also underground storage, because once you're under the frost line, which is, you know, generally, like in this area you're looking at a couple of feet for the frost line, you know, it's always going to be 58 degrees. So perfect conditions for storing stuff, long-term food, so that it's not being subjected to fluctuating temperatures, hot or cold, year after year, and those type of things. So that's ultimately what that's for. Now, that bunker is going to take a while. No doubt about it. It's going to be a long process. There's been a lot of talk, which I get it. You know, you guys aren't here, okay? You guys aren't here. So when we were digging down, and everybody's like, oh my God, that thing's going to collapse. It's not going to collapse. We started digging in that bunker over a year ago, and you know, it took us a while because there was some months we didn't work on it at all. It's been exposed to the weather, it's been out there, the whole 9 yards, still not collapsing. It's literally like digging through concrete. You know, we used a jackhammer to dig down to the 12-foot level, and now we're going in. Now, I will tell you this now, as we are going in, and even the hole itself for the bunker hole, that is going to be reinforced. It's going to be, you know, we're going to be putting in a concrete floor in there with drainage, and so that's like we got to get in a certain amount of the way into the hill first before we can start to work and utilize the angle to get the drainage in. Once the drainage is in, we're going to put a concrete pad in the bottom of the bunker, okay, hole down. And then that's going to be all concrete blocked up. That whole section is going to be concrete blocked up. So it's not going to have, you know, and then it's all going to be rebar, and every one of the holes of the concrete is going to be filled with, you know, or the concrete block, every hole is going to be filled with concrete and rebar, you know, going up. So it's going to be very, very strong. It's going to be very, very reinforced, okay? As we work our way in, initially I was going to just go in like 2 feet and then support it, but it's looking at it, we're probably going to have to actually go in 4 to 6 feet and then start to reinforce the ceiling and the sides of the bunker. And that's going to be done, it's going to be done with metal, you know, hollow tubed metal, and then wire mesh. So, and then once we get, you know, that in a certain distance, then what we'll end up doing, and it's going to be an arch ceiling, okay, and once we get in a certain amount of the way, we're going to backfill all the crevices and nooks and crannies, if you will, with concrete. So that whole section is going to be supported with the metal, and then it's going to have we're going to do sheet metal sidings like Colin Fuzz, okay. The guy in the UK, the way he did his bunker, I love the way he did his bunker. And oh yeah, he dug straight down as well. And, you know, I'm sure he probably got the same kind of comments that I got. We are not digging through dirt and sand, okay? Whole different ball game with that. You know, there's the one video, somebody sent me a video, and it was a ditch, and they had dug it out, and the guy was down in the ditch. Yeah, but they were digging through sand, had repacked or put it in, and so it was all not solid based, basically, okay? And it ended up collapsing, and a couple people got killed. I get that. This is not what we're dealing with here. It's you're seeing the equipment that we are using on the videos, folks. We're not using a shovel and a pickaxe because you can't. It doesn't work, okay? We're digging through solid mass. Could we probably get away without reinforcing the structure once we go in? We probably could. I'm not taking that chance, okay? I'm not. We're going to make sure that it's absolutely safe and it's solid and it's good to go. Now, with the comment that they had asked, you know, you don't plan on going down in there and, you know, and hiding out if the masses come or whatever. That's not the game plan, okay? I do plan on having more than one way in and out. Those are not going to be shown on video. I'm going to tell you that right now. When we do that, you're not going to see that on video. We're not giving away everything, okay? How long will this project take? There was another question. I saw that question many times. We're talking about a project that's going to take years, depending, good girl, depending how much work we work on it, okay? So one of my guys, you know, that likes to dig, I like to dig, you know, he's talking about, you know, coming down and spending more time, and then him and I can work together. I would love to be down there right now working on that bunker. It's not smart to be alone, just in case. So that's why I don't, okay? So if I had somebody here on a regular basis and I could work on that stuff, then that's exactly what I would do. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. We have a lot, it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be an ongoing project for a long time. But to me, and could it be used as a bomb shelter? Absolutely, it can be used as a bomb shelter. You know, when the time comes. You know, heaven forbid that, you know, these idiots that are in charge gets us into a nuclear exchange. You know, that would be a good thing to have in place. You know what I mean? So, many purposes, but the main purpose of the bunker is going to be long-term food storage. An underground freezer with no electricity, and when we get into that, I'll explain that a lot more when we're going to get ready to do that. So there's, you know, it's going to take time. I'm not delusional to think that it's going to happen overnight. I know it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take quite a while to make this happen, and that's okay. You know, that's okay. Right now, you know, we do what we can. I think we made great progress this last month. And hopefully this month we will continue to make good progress. You know, the bunker is just one of the projects that we're doing here on the homestead. Now, we get into colder weather and it's wintertime, then obviously that's going to be more of something that we could work on in that time frame, and work on that when the weather's crappy and not fun to be out in and stuff like that. You know, if you're underground, guess what? It ain't snowing underground, and it's 58 degrees, so it's tolerable. You know, and I'm going to guarantee you're going to be sweating your butt off if you're working under there, because it is brutal, hard work. So just wanted to share that with you. Let's hear her. You know, anybody have any more questions? I'm more than happy to answer them. Like I said, it's just a ongoing project that's going to take time. You know, I want to make, I'm telling you right now, the bunker hole itself is not going to collapse. Not going to happen, okay? It's not going to happen. If you saw, and if you've watched the videos, you've seen what we've been digging through, okay? So I'm not concerned about that. I'm really not. You know, anybody wants to play, oh my God, oh, it's not safe, it's not. You're not digging. Anybody in West Virginia will tell you what the soil's like down here. You get maybe 3 inches of topsoil, and then it's hard compact clay. That's what it is. and we're having to dig through it again on the way down with a jackhammer. I don't see it collapsing, okay? I just don't. And it's been exposed now to the elements for a year. So, again, it's filled up with water, right? So, you've seen those, if you've watched the series, I got the series of everything. Like this video that just went up, today, that will go into that series. So I hope this answers some questions. I'm not trying to be reckless. I'm not trying to be unsafe. If I felt that there was danger, I wouldn't be in that hole either, folks, okay? And I'm down there all the time. When we're digging, I'm one of the main ones that's down there digging. So if I felt like, oh my God, this is unsafe, I wouldn't be doing it. I'm not stupid, okay? So, people can go ahead and they can think what they want. They can go ahead and say what they want, and that's okay. You're entitled to your opinion. But if you were down here and you were dealing what we're dealing with, you would understand, yeah, this crap ain't going nowhere, okay? But I will reinforce it as we tunnel in. I don't want to take any chances for, safety reasons with anybody's life or anything like that. So, there's a lot to do, a lot going to be happening. It's going to be a slow process, but we're going to get it done. And that's the end of the story. And that's how it's going to go. And you can, continue to watch it, and that's fine. If you want to be negative, that's your prerogative. I really could care less, honestly. Now, the person that asked these questions was not asking out of meanness or trying to be spiteful. They were honestly wanting to know what the game plan was. And I get that, and I understand. So, keep watching. I hope you're enjoying this series. It's going to be a lot of fun, especially once we start really making some nice headway. Digging down was brutal. Digging in so far has been brutal. But, if we keep plugging away at it, we'll get more and more done. And if the one member, can come down for a week, him and I will make some serious progress on that thing, So that's just how that is. So I hope this helps. I hope this answers questions. If you have any more, please feel free in the comments of this video. Ask the questions that you would like to ask about the bunker build. What your thoughts are. I don't mind, and again, the negativity as far as, like I said, people, oh, you're digging your grave and all that type of stuff, that's fine, whatever. You can think whatever you want. But if you have legitimate questions or legitimate concerns, and some people are coming from that place, and I get it, and I appreciate that. But believe me, if you were down here digging in this, you would understand. Okay? So, I hope everybody's doing well. Remember, folks, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we truly will be in much, much better shape. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important to tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from achieving your goals is you. That's it. Nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? Have a great day, everyone, and I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.